What's up, y'all? Bring you guys another video. So, to those who don't know, Oscar Collazo recently fought against Vic Saludar over at the Crypto.com arena in the undercard of the Ryan Garcia versus Javier Fortuna fight. Fight was shown live on the Zone. You can go to the Zone right now and watch the replay of the whole entire event. And fight went the distance. It went the whole 12 rounds, and Collazo won the fight by unanimous decision. 118, 110, 116, 112, 116, 112, all in favor of Collazo. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I had visitors over, so it was hard for me to score this fight. While conversing with the visitors and watching this fight, I couldn't really pay too much attention to it. But based off what I've seen, it looked like it was a competitive fight. Arguably a competitive fight, I should say. But it looked like Collazo was getting the better of most of the rounds, landing the cleaner punches and more combinations, outworking Saludar. There was a round, I think it was the 7th round, where both fighters went down. Collazo was able to land a big shot to the body on Saludar, and Saludar was able to get up and score a knockdown himself. He was able to score a knockdown himself, and Saludar wasn't able to finish him off. Collazo wasn't hurt. It was more of a flash knockdown, but yeah, I think you can argue that was a close fight. 116, 112 seems about right to me. 118, 110, I don't know, a little too wide for my taste, if you ask me. But then again, I might be a little biased. After all, I am Filipino, and I chose Saludar to win this fight. But it goes to show how good Collazo is. Like I said, going into this fight, I'm not. Collazo is a good fighter. I just thought he lacked the experience to beat Saludar, but obviously I was proven wrong. And props to Collazo for proving me wrong. Definitely somebody to keep an eye on, considering that this fight is a WBA eliminator fight, meaning the winner of this fight is now the mandatory challenger for the WBA strawweight belt, or the WBA minimum weight belt. And if you look at the division, 105 pounds, Collazo is now the #1 contender for that WBA, and the WBA belt, the regular belt, belongs to Eric Rosa, and the super belt belongs to Tamnan Nyamtrong. Tamnan Nyamtrong is also known as a knockout CP Freshmart. At least I think so. Let me double check. Actually, yeah, he's known as knockout CP Freshmart, and yeah, he's now the mandatory challenger for those. I guess Eric Rosa first, and then Rosa fights Nyamtrong. Or the winner of Rosa Collazo fights Nyamtrong, maybe. But he's also ranked #4 by the WBO. As for Vic Saludar, he's gonna move down the rankings. Man, Filipino boxers right now is they are losing. They're losing right now. There's the Filipino school of boxing needs a lot of work, in my opinion. There's a lot of work that needs to be done improving fighters from my home country, the Philippines. Maybe the boxing school is there, the boxing gyms there. Need to evolve and start learning different styles. I feel like, Saludar is not your fighter that tries to mimic Manny Pacquiao. He's actually has his own way of boxing, but I just feel like generally speaking, when it comes to Philippines boxing, there's definitely needs to be a lot of work to be done. There's no world champion from the Philippines right now, at least that I can think of in the top of my head. But anyway, with this win, Collazo improves to 5-0, remaining undefeated. 3 wins coming by way of knockout TKO. Good for him. Good win for him. Very, very good win for him, and a very good experience for him as well. As for Vic Saludar, he suffers his 6th loss in his pro career at the age of 31 years old. Is it over for Saludar? 2 losses in a row now, losing 3 of his last 5 fights. It's not the end. It's not the end. I think Saludar can definitely rebound and bounce back. But man, it's not easy. It's not easy. I think Saludar should take an easy fight. Take a 1-win fight, 1 or 2 fights where he knows he can win, get that confidence back, and get a winning streak going, and then fight somebody in the top 5, and then maybe fight for a world title in the next year or so. But we'll see. We will see. Anyway, if you saw the fight, let me know what did you think about in the comments. Thanks for listening and watching, and like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.